I know we mentioned mental health a little bit earlier and other aspects. Are there any stories that you could share about that, about how special the sport is?
Yeah, so I think I've got quite a few stories in terms of mental health, but I think,
Mm.
and I'll probably go into a couple of examples, but also physical health. So
Yes.
taking on athletes who are, let's say, in a position where they are maybe older, lacking the ability to sort of move around unassisted, even if it's just sort of like sitting up and down. So not initially looking at getting them into the sport itself, but just sort of taking them through sort of basic strength training to start
Hmm.
to give them that quality of life. I've then seen quite a few of them want to continue to push that kind of strength training and then moving on to using equipment like barbells. And that's when I then might have that conversation and say, look, there is actually a sport where you can, lift heavy barbells, 3 times on each, and then can also travel the world if you get to a high enough level.
Mm.
And given the especially some towards the later masters classes like masters 3, masters 4, not always as many people within, especially within Great Britain, that go for the teams. Like there are vacancies there. If you get to a
Hmm.
point where you're competitive enough, that is a goal that is definitely achievable.
Absolutely.
Um,